Hey everybody, it's Sports Den time, and boy, we've got a lot of playoffs going on this last week, and we want to catch you up on all of those things. Of course, we have JW, he's here, he'll help us out. I'm Kenton, I'm here to help. So, boy, what a week, huh, JW?
Oh man, when you hit playoff time and you got all our teams and in postseason hopes, it's super fun, action packed, and yes, I think people need our help this week. Kind of sort through how everything went.
So let's start. We got to start somewhere. We're going to start with girls
Got you.
hockey. That's going to kick us
And
off. And of course, we're in the section that we have. It is cat clash galore.
all over the place, Bengals, Cougars, and most recently, Stormcats. And that's where we're going to start with the Stormcats of Anoka Spring Lake Park taking on Centennial. First round action in Section 5. 2 wins for the second year co-op, Anoka Spring Lake Park, trying to get the big upset against the 13-win Cougar squad coming in this 6-3 matchup. Cougars nearly avoided this cat clash and would have ended up in potentially another cat clash as the 2 seed, but either way you slice it, there on the ice playing. First period, walk it in goal for Megan Goudreau. 20 plus for her on the year. You'll see plenty of Megan Goudreau throughout the show. 9 minutes left in the first. Callie Cody. Talk about somebody you're going to see plenty of. Her first goal of the night. Still in the first. Watch the middle of the screen. Watch it. Yep, there's a skater all by her lonesome. That's Callie Cody again. Bangs it home. 3-0. Still in the first. A 3-0 lead for Centennial. Just about 20 seconds later. Ella O'Hearn from Caitlin Himmer, then back to Himmer, and she knocks it home as well. So Himmer with the goal to make it 4-0. No more scoring after the first. Late save there for Caitlin Gress, her 5th shutout of the season. Cougars move on to the semifinals.
Grass Haley Hansen. When you talk Centennial Blaine, you talk about great young goaltending. But this one, cat clash round 3. For Centennial Blaine, this one in the semifinals was different. This is very offensive. I want to apologize for anyone that's offended with this offense. First period, Ella O'Hearn gets us started. Power play goal, New Power and O'Hearn on the assists. And then, once again on the power play, Summer Francis breezing in, Lauren O'Hara with the assist. We go to the second period, and this is when things get out of hand in a hurry. Ella O'Hearn from Morgan O'Hearn. 3-0 Cougars. Blaine gets on the board. Maddie Anderley puts in the rebound from Peyton Parent. And then, you know what? This is just 9 seconds later. Swiping the face-off. Summer Francis taking it in and scoring top shelf with almost no angle whatsoever. Summer's come early here. It's 4-1 Cougars, and then they're not done. Another power play. Again, Lauren O'Hara, this time from Callie Cody, 5-1 Cougars. And then the aforementioned Megan Goudreau would not be left out. Power play goal for her. Assist to Cody and O'Hara. And then Blaine's Shelby Sandberg makes it 6-2. They're coming. Here's Maddie Anderley again. Off the turnover, great passing here. Woo, what a shot. Backhands it in over the glove. It's 6-3. We got a game once again. But Megan Goudreau with the swipe and the shorthanded goal, her 3rd shorty of the year. Look at that. You cannot take your eyes off of Megan Goudreau. Callie Cody, Marcy Jansen, and Shelby Sandberg all score as well. Cougars win. Final 8-5. They advance.
Well, so where'd they advance to? The championship game. They lost to Maple Grove in the regular season 5-0 and 5-2. Would it be a repeat? Cougar, that forecheck. It's Goudreau again. She steals it and knifes home her 26th goal of the year. 1-0 lead, the 3 seed leading the 1 seed. Maple Grove, a big contender all year long to put themselves in this spot. Getting it right back. Blue line blast. Caitlin Gress with the save, but the rebound banked home by Stella Retram. Ties the game at 1 apiece. Cougars, though, more on the attack later in the first. Gaudreau shoves it down towards the crease, and Lauren O'Hara is right there on the doorstep. Give them the lead. They'd never give it up. Second period, time to get aggressive in front of the net. Caitlin Gress shutting it down on her way to stopping 24 of 25 shots on the game. And I don't know how you stop that one. You've got your whole teammates on top of you, but she did. It's still 2-1, looking for more. Well, how about the breakout star of the postseason, Callie Cody, her 4th goal of the tournament, 7 total points in section play for the sophomore to make it 3-1. Into the third, looking for some icing on that Cougar cake. Lauren O'Hara, no, just won't go with 11 minutes left. Look how close it was. What a dangle in front. She knocked it home. She'll be back next year, by the way. That one wouldn't go home. But with just less than a minute to go, O'Hara gets the empty net on the feed. Not missing that one. 4-1 off to the state tournament. Go the Cougars. They win the section. Back to the state dance for the first time since 2019. Congrats, Cougars, on the big run and the big win. And by the way, before we talk about anything else, I got to go back 2 highlights. Noelle Hemmer's first name is Noelle, not Caitlin, but we've got that in there. Noelle Hemmer had that goal back in the first game. Couldn't let it go all the way, calling her Caitlin. Had Gress on the brain. There you go. That's how it finishes off in the girls' hockey bracket. Centennial, the champs, as they beat Maple Grove after losing to them twice. Cougars get their vengeance. And so, Kenton Kipp, that means we get to talk some state tournament brackets in 2A and see one of our teams right there on a seed line.
Well, there they are, taking on a familiar opponent that they met in the state final back in the Annika Linzer and Gabby Hughes days. Taking on Edina, the number 2 seed. You have Alexandria, well, just the general area that Alexandria is in, taking on Minnetonka. The
nice area.
Farmington taking on number 1 seed, the Andover Huskies. Will they be stopped? That's the question we want to know. Stillwater, the area of Stillwater, the 4 seed taking on just the view that you would have looking, out your bedroom window of the east, the 5 seed.
Yeah, no, I like that. 3 areas, and then, 3 very nice areas. They're all good areas. Here's the Class A bracket, some great areas. Yeah, some great areas here. Rochester Lords, that area down towards Rochester, always great in southern Minnesota. War Road, you go the other way, they're the 2 seed. All right, enough of that. Laverne takes on Proctor, Hermantown, River Lakes, and Gentry Academy in girls Class A hockey. And then the 4-5 matchup, Chisago Lakes, which sometimes they're Chisago Lakes area too, not in this case. Mount West Tonka is the 5 seed in your 2 state tournaments. It's state tournament time for girls hockey, and the Cougars are there. Couldn't be more excited. Saw that team a lot. That's a very, very good team that Kenton, I think, they had a whole lot of top-end skill all season long and then peaked at the very right time. And so they're a fun team to watch. 1, 2, 3.
Absolutely. Yeah. And triangle and all of those things. Yeah. So they get to go to the X. So they get to have the tournament at the X. And we'll see. They're spacing it out. It's not like 4 games a day for 3 straight days or 4 straight days. So they're spacing it out a little bit. You got a little bit of time in between some rounds, and maybe if you're in the area, you can go to the XL Center and watch the Cougals play.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, hopefully they can get as many people as want to and go to support them. Hopefully they can get them in there, and we'll certainly be watching from afar for what this team can do. All right, you know what else we watched? Plenty of boys hockey. There are more cat clashes coming up, but first we had to start with birds versus Cats in the first round of the quarterfinals in 5-2A, and that means Osseo taking on Blaine, the 3-6 matchup at the Ice House. I don't think Orioles could fly if it was really that cold as it was inside the Ice House, but you can play hockey with it no matter what. Bengals trying to get on the board first, and they would. Matt McIntyre, team leader in points, gets another one when it counts, courtesy of a goal to open up the scoring. 1-0. Game stayed tight, though. Osseo continuing to play tight early here. 1-1, courtesy of Matt Holeen, leaning it off the hip of a teammate from the blue line. In it goes for Holeen, and it's 2-1. All right, hunting a lead in the third. I'm craving a Big Mac. No, not the burger. A big goal from McIntyre again, his 15th of the season. 2-1 Bengals. How about the final, headed into the late stages of the third period? Ben Walrath knifes across, gets the goal. It's 3-1 Bengals, starting to put this horse right down the road. Osceo's on the power play. Oh, little short-handed goal. Nate Schaefer, 4-1, sets the margin. Some other things occurred, but bottom line, Bengals win this game 4-1 and would move on to the semifinals.
Semifinals, and the Spring Lake Park Panthers, the 7th seed, travel to Centennial to take on the number 2 seed. I got that wrong. That's number 2 seed Centennial Cougars. And in the first period, it is Isaac Ankrum kicking out the scoring. Hoylo and Anderson on the assists. Later on in the first, Owen Van Tassel tallies it. Pass, giving him the pass, and Bartle. And then it's Brody Pass with the goal from Bartle. 3-0 Cougars. Pass again. On the rebound this time, picking up the scraps right on the doorstep. Slaps it into the back of the net. And the Cougars take a 4-0 lead into the second period. And in that period, A.J. Carl's on the break, the Rista. He scores it. The Cougars get a couple more goals from A.J. Carl's, a hat trick. Also, Bartle, Van Tassel, and Jacob Fritz scoring for Spring Lake Park. 9-1 the final score. Cougars win.
All right, so off we go to another Cat Clash, this time boys hockey in the semifinals. It would be the 6th meeting in the postseason since 2005-2006 for the Blaine Bengals and the Centennial Cougars. Bengals, 4-1 edge in the first 5. Cougars, well, they'd get on the board first after sweeping the season series 10 minutes in. Why pass when you can score? Brody Pass for the 1-0 lead. Bengals early in the final 4 minutes on the power play of that first period. See nothing like mighty Finn Loftus as he knocks it home to tie the game at 1 apiece. Bengals would even take a lead. This is in the second. Another blast, another rebound. Third stick on it was Matt McIntyre, that big Mac attack. 2-1 lead for the Bengals. But a tale as old as, well, at least the last meeting between these two. It was Cougars with the comeback started there by Peyton Blair. 2-2 in the third. Cougars still on the attack, keeping the pressure on. Off the blue line from Matt Everson. Owen Van Tassel. Spoiler alert, that's the game winner. Make it 3-2. The Cougars far from done. All over but the shouting here as the Cougars wrestle it away at the blue line. There's A.J. Carl. He'll finish from Jordan Newpower. 4-2 there. Another OVT goal +1 from Kate Anderson in the final 2 minutes. 6-2. Cougars win their way to a matchup in the ship with Maple Grove. Centennial will hunt their first title since 2018 when they beat Maple Grove in the Section 5 championship game. Should we call the championship game in Section 5 in boys hockey just the Maple Grove Invitational? 1 seed, 2 seed, whatever it is, Maple Grove finds their way into this game more often than anybody.
That's true. There have been a couple years where it was Blaine and Centennial, where one of them had to take out Maple Grove in the semis. But yeah, it's usually Maple Grove. And as tough as they've ever been recently, they narrowly edged Coon Rapids in the first round and then squeaked past Totino in the semifinals. So, they're looking pretty strong. Tough test for Centennial, who usually pride themselves on playing their best this time of year. So we'll see.
That's how it'll set up there. Maple Grove and Centennial hockey still to be determined who's heading to the state tournament. All right, more still to be determined in section play. Wasn't just hockey, also basketball. We'll start on the girls' basketball side of things and start with Spring Lake Park. The Panthers at home, looking to make a run. They were bounced earlier than they wanted last year with a very good team on the floor, an 11-win regular season this year in the truncated schedule. Panthers trying to start that run against the 6th-seeded Mounds View. Maddie Ingane to the bucket. Fine fee, great finish for the senior 1,000-point scorer. How about the turnover? Macy Smith, swipe it away, lay it up and in, plus a foul. 9-0 lead. It would be a 10-0 run for the Panthers. This three ball with back-to-back points for Bria Stenstrom cut the lead in half, but it was all Panthers rest of the way. Macy Smith, corner triple, knock it down. Feed the post. How about that? Kylie Diaz, underclassmen. She chip in 8 in the game. More transition. Up ahead, the feed goes for Michaela Thomas. She finishes with 8 in the game. To the second half, after the Panthers led by 24 at the break, it was more Panthers. The turnover in Gannett. Cameron Smith on the finish. Then Macy Smith, the steal, the bucket. She had 23, her fourth 20-point game of the season. All have come in the last 6, 71-28. Panthers all over Mountain View.
First round in 5-4A at Centennial, the 1 seed hosting number 8 Osseo. This used to be a great rivalry. Met in the section finals quite a bit, but well, not today. Jenna Geyer to Jody Anderson, dynamic duo like right Twix and left Twix. Osseo, Anna Corona, the 3. She had 12 in this one. Camille Cummings for 3. Big game for CC, 18 points for her. Geyer being Geyer, inside, taking the body, powering through, scoring buckets. Bucket and the foul here would not be stopped, would not be denied. Osseo, Alea Wilson, nice drive and the score. She led all scorers with 23. Orioles hanging close in the first half. Marissa Frost, 12 points for her. Cougars up 44-32 at the break. Second half, get frosty. Corner 3. And then it's Jody Anderson. She is the scorer. Basically scores whenever she wants to. She wanted to here. She adds 18 points, and Frosty puts the Orioles on a nice backdoor cut here. 82-54 Cougars advance to the semifinal round. In section 7-4A, it is yet another rivalry match. Bengals and Cardinals. And we have a steal and a fast break. Benny Kalala picking pockets. She scores. Then Casey Beck knocks down the triple.
Talk about a big 3-point.
Cardinals come out firing. Annika Schloman hits the 3. Bengals battling back. Lexi Imdek sidestep through the screen. She hits the 3. Coon Rapids Kate Siverson inside with the score, and then a steal and a score from the post player. Jenny and Tomboy with the bucket. Madison Haney, she's a shooter, drills the 3. It's 34-26 Coon Rapids at the break. Second half. Jada Bryant with the 3. And then it's Haney with a nice pass to Molly Garber. Little baseline jumper. Cardinals just continue with the pressure. Another steal and score. Severson. And the big story, especially in the second half, the offensive rebounds for Coon Rapids. Second chance points and third chance points. And here, fifth chance points. Bucket and the foul there. Nicole Post inside and 1. They continue to crash the boards, cleaning the glass. Post then kicks it out to Severson. She knocks down the 3. Cardinals pull away and win 67-59. Thanks to CTN for the footage.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't
There
think I
you see.
thanked CCX for the footage either, but thanks to Jeremy for these graphics as well. Section 7 4A girls basketball still in the semifinals, but without a team to cover for us because of the first round loss for the Bengals. So best of luck to all the rest of the teams in 7 4A. Here's the 5 4A bracket. We still got two teams to contend with here in the final 4, as it were. Centennial and Champlain Park, Spring Lake Park, and Roseville. That's the matchups. Those are all this evening. We're doing this on a Tuesday, if you're wondering, and watching this potentially, sometime half a week from now. But anyway, these games are coming up later tonight, so those should be fun.
Indubitably. We still got more hoops.
Yeah, more hoops. Yeah,
Fellas
sure.
hoops.
Let's do that. Osseo, yeah. Same building, one different team as one of our girls' quarterfinal matchups. It was Spring Lake Park boys taking on Osseo boys. This, a good one, right in the heart of the bracket. That 4-5 matchup. Battle at Spring Lake Park. Panthers won 12 games on the season, trying to make it 13 and keep that season alive for some very good seniors who have been a part of continuing to build this program to high levels. Tied at 4, straightaway 3, Joshola Joseph for Osseo. Hits it, gives them the 3-point lead. Trey Johnston for the Panthers come right back and drain it. Not nearly enough of those, by the way, on the game. So a little bit of a spoiler there. They only made a handful of threes in the game, and they needed them late. Bernard Omoria drives in, puts Osseo back up a couple of possessions there with 7 minutes gone in the half. Trey Johnston attacking again with 2 minutes left in the first to cut the lead down to 2. Inside those final 2 minutes, the scariest play, but also kind of a top play that you'll see. Therese White ends up down below. Blessed Barayega, who lays it up and lays it in. 5-point lead at the half for Osseo. Building on that with the drive and finish for Waite. Little better finish to that for him, not ending up on the deck. Up 11, 4 minutes into the half. Pretty from Peyton Thompson, front of the rim for the Panthers. Made it an 8-point game. 7 minutes left. Little feed. I don't know if he needed to jump on that or if he mistimed it, but Omoria knocks it down. Drive for Fitzray. Kick finds the shooter. One of those sparing threes right there. Made it an 8-point game with 6 minutes left, but too much Osseo underneath. Too much Osseo on the offensive glass here. It was Barayega again. He helps seal it on the inside. And Osseo closes out Spring Lake Park at home and closes out their season. 63-46 is the final.
In 7-4A quarterfinal round, again, Coon Rapids, Blaine, the rivalry matchup. At Blaine and in the first half. Ring, ring. Aaron Call with a 3. Knocking it down, but Coon Rapids comes out firing as well. Peyton Himley hitting the 3. And then just like the ladies, Coon Rapids defensive pressure, starting fast breaks. The steal, they push it up. The bucket for Armonte Henry with the score. And Jordan Doe applying the pressure. Knocking down the 3, Matthew Ellingson. Bengals facing a lot of pressure. They continue to push. Another score for Henry. Bucket and the foul. Coon Rapids builds a lead in the first half. 4-3, it's Isaac Moyne. Cha-ching. They close the gap, but right before the half, what a 3-point shot from Jordan Doe, giving them a 6-point lead at the break, 40-34. They go to call. A 3-pointer for him, keeping it close. But Coon Rapids keeps matching bucket for bucket. Elijah Smith with the 3. He led all scorers with 22 points. Ellingson knocks down another 3. He had 17 in the game. Then Olsen battling for the ball, kicks it out. Dylan Myers. He hits the 3. Bengals trying to close the gap, but they could not. Ellingson, the bucket here, and Coon Rapids wins 79-67. Thanks to CT Yen for the footage. Cardinals are your victors. They advanced to take on Andover, who's just waiting for them. They're just waiting for them. They get to take them on. They get to play them tonight. Duluth East, the 2, they advance over Anoka to take on Forest Lake, who defeated Cambridge Isanti.
Good luck to all these teams too. Champlain Park, Osseo, Mountview, Park
Good luck
Center.
to you.
Should be some good games, I'm sure.
And with our final section games happening Tuesday and Thursday, but we do have some participants in state, and we had, going back to Friday, we had Section 7AA Gymnastics. Section 7AA Gymnastics at Forest Lake High School on Friday night. Centennial and Blaine both participating. For the Cougars, senior Audrey Noah on the bars. A great performance, and she scores high enough to make it to state. Once again.
Grace Gerards of Blaine with a spectacular performance on the floor routine, and she advances to state. On the vault, Blaine's Jennifer Riley sticks a great vault, and she vaults her way into the state tournament. Congratulations to all of our gymnasts, especially to Jennifer, Grace, and Audrey going to state. State tournament will be held at Champlin Park High School this year, and it will be March 26th and 27th. Congratulations to Blaine's Luke Studer, who will be participating in the Class 3 individual tournament at 132 pounds.
State swim results for Centennial. Hunter Belty, what a season he had. 7th place finish for him in the 50 freestyle. The sprinter, 21.33 time for him. 100 freestyle. Aiden Gillen gets 20th. 500 free. Liam Goulet with 18th place. Diving, Blaine's Timothy Rotter finishes 20th. Spring Lake Park, great showing for them. They had their 200 medley relay, placed 14th. 200 IM. Nick Starcevich, 20th place. The 100 butterfly, Will Pivratsky, 100 free. Nick Starcevich, 200 free. Relay team finishes 17th in the 100 breaststroke. Will Pivratsky finishing 17th. They're as good of swimmers and divers as their names are difficult. Congratulations to all of our swimmers and diver that competed at state this year. So we got some opportunities covering sports tonight and Thursday. So Tuesday, Thursday, and due to COVID and limited media, we're not able to state to cover our teams. So highlights for you. Getting some of the streams that are given to us, we can cut the footage. But this will be the end of the road for us with section finals coming up, semifinals and finals Tuesday and Thursday here. So, but we do have a couple of games to show you. Centennial girls basketball, namely, since they are the one to follow them. Spring Lake Park girls basketball, if they advance, we'll cover them as well. So we'll get a copy of the Spring Lake Park game to get highlights of and to air on our channel, hopefully. And then should our teams advance, Thursday, section finals.
Yeah, it should be fun. Hoping for that cat clash again. Why not go out go out on a high note with another cat clash?
Yeah. All right. I think that's about it. You can continue to go to our website and our Facebook, and we got the YouTube. Go ahead and smash that subscribe button. Get notifications on when we've got live games, when highlights are dropping. Thanks for watching. Go and support your teams. Go Bengals.
Go Panthers.
Go Cougars.